She went from being one of Batman's greatest loves to being one of his most mysterious enemies. Hey guys, today I'll give you the comic book origins of the Phantasm. The Phantasm is one of Batman's lesser known villains, as she's mainly had more success in the animated series thanks to her own self-titled cartoon movie, being Batman Mask of the Phantasm. But her real name is Andrea Colin, and when she met Bruce, the two of them were still in university, and the two of them seemed to hit it off right there. This is ages before Bruce had actually become Batman, but it's when he's leading up to become Batman. But little did Bruce know the fact that her father was actually in bed with the Mafia and had actually been pissing them off a fair amount. And Bruce was actually so happy with her that he had asked her to marry him. But he was conflicted between being happy with Andrea and keeping the promise that he made to avenge his parents. With that in his mind, he thought that he should choose between one or the other. So he chose to be happy with Andrea than to keep the promise to his parents. But the day after their proposal, Andrea broke off the engagement as she had to leave and move to Europe with her dad in order to evade the Mafia. And she'd given the ring back to Bruce and not explained why in her letter. But it's at this point that Bruce does finally leads him on to become Batman even more. And when Andrea goes and sees her father, she notices someone is leaving, and it's actually the Joker before he became the Joker. And this is because the Mafia actually hired him to kill Andrea's dad. But with Andrea gone, Bruce actually went on to become Batman, and to be fair, they definitely would have been good together. But when Andrea came back, she saw that Bruce was as Batman in a cemetery where they first met. And Bruce was visiting his parents and Andrea was visiting her mother. But right then and there, she instantly knew that it was Bruce. But Andrea was being a vigilante of her own and killing members of the Mafia who, as she puts it, ruined her life and took everything from her. When she comes back to Gotham and meets up with Bruce, she tells him that it's her dad that's killing members of the Mafia, and Bruce actually manages to believe her. But with this, the two of them end up together again, but they don't end up getting married, as Andrea managed to convince Bruce that it was her dad. She was busy of her own. She had one more name to check off her list, and that being the Joker. As she tracked him down to a fairground, she was about to be killed by being sucked into a wind funnel with the Joker standing there laughing his head off. But Batman intervenes on the Batcycle and Andrea explains to him that it's not right or sane what she's doing, but it's the only option she has left. But she manages to grab hold of Joker as the fairground around them starts to explode, since Joker had rigged it, and the two of them disappear in a cloud of smoke as Batman is trying his best to get over to them quickly. While Batman obviously survives the explosions, we see that Andrea has survived as well, as we see her on a cruise ship leaving Gotham. But we can only assume that Joker is still alive, because he's the Joker. The Phantasm doesn't really have any special abilities, but she's a good fighter, and Her trick of using smoke to disappear is what led many Gothamites to think that it's Batman who's committing the murders. That's about it for Phantasm, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe and comment what you think down below. And I'll be back tomorrow to give you more origin stories. See you guys.